Hello, this is the Bracelet One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is the second half to a video I did for a Mrs. Faye Dollar. Mrs. Faye Dollar was murdered and found in her trunk. 1980. Yeah, 1980. Made me second guess for a minute. She is a mother of two. She had gotten, I think, a divorce in September or whenever. I heard that like on videos online, so I'm not sure about that. But as far as I remember, it was said in September that she had got a divorce or something like that. But she was a single lady at the time. And it was said that she received a phone call and she went out. But going off my first storyline, she did get a phone call some kind of way. But and she did go out. But the thing is, finding out who murdered her. And going off the first half, it looks like her husband is to blame. Because it says two different people. A player is in the storyline and her husband. So really, the player and her husband is one and the same. Is the same person. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because I had to listen to the first half again. And then I'm listening to the second half. I did have a third half, but I had to do it over, so the cards is all mixed up. So I don't know if God want me to do it, I will do it. But if not, I'll leave it with the second half. But she knew a secret, and he didn't want it out. And she could tell it. So her clothing might have been missing because she was raped. Now I'm getting ready to let you hear the second half of the reading. So you're just going to see my lion on the wall because all of the cards are mixed up inside of my container. And I had to record this storyline the other day off of the computer and put it on the other one because I needed more room. So that's why you won't see the cards, okay? So you're just going to hear the storyline. And if God lead me to do a third one, you will see cards because I'll get on the screen, okay? So this is the Bracelet One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. So we had that she saw after a while that she was meant for greatness. I'm meant for greatness. Why did she allow herself to be molded? Wait a minute. Bear with me. Hello, this is the Bracelet One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is the second half to a reading for Miss Faye Dollar, a 38-year-old young lady who went missing back in November. But she was found some days later, December the 4th, 1980, in the trunk of her car. And this is the second video, but you will only see just I guess whatever I have in the background, and that might be just something on my wall for right now. And then you'll see I'll come along with the cards, okay? Because I had to put the video on another computer, so I couldn't get my hands on all of the cards, so I have to just have audio. But you will see a little bit later because I had to add the rest to the video, okay? So just bear with me. So you're just going to see something in the background and not see the cards, but just hear me talking for right now. So this is the Bracelet One. Okay, let's just see. So there's one of these people. There's one of them. There's one of these people. She has old money from. Okay. it started from the beginning.
The person wanted her to do something that she used to do. Okay, because she was asking God, did she need a prostitute as far as this person? And God always says yes with that card. So person looked at her as weak back, but she is going to change and change it on and let the person see that she was different now. But she was tattered and she needed a miracle from God. So we had that she saw after a while that she was meant for greatness. I'm meant for greatness. Why did she allow herself to be molded by whatever this is? Unfortunately, he was dealing with a she-bear, a woman in charge, a go-getter, a woman about business. Whoa. Okay, she's a workforce, but she needs some kind of relaxation going too. Okay, so she is annoyed by something that's constantly happening, or this man, the pandemic, or something constantly happening, maybe him calling, or whatever it might be. I just don't know. Okay, but back then the pandemic wasn't going on. But this day and age, the pandemic, this man, whoever he is, the culprit, he could be annoyed by the pandemic right now, 2024, because it still exists, okay? So, for the best option, she is going to wear what she needed to wear, this yellow honor, and help her strong backbone in her life. The only thing this person is a slayer. He murdered her. I see a big murder card. She had to accept it and try harder and live more business next time, or this man needed to accept it. So he was tired. The sounds of her weighed him down. He was tired of hearing her whine, fuss, or what was going on. So I don't know what her sign was, but she is adventurous. She is a mother, right? He wanted to checkmate with her. Her soul was crying out for a conclusion to get out of this with this person. So she is knowledgeable, and God wanted her to put her name on she is knowledgeable. God wanted her to put her name on a job, a lottery ticket, or a job, a lottery ticket, or a slot. So I feel right here is this man. She is knowledgeable, and this man wanted her to come back to a job, some kind of job I feel she used to have. He wanted her to do that. He wanted her to come back because he wanted her to come back to something she don't do no more. So we have right here, this is real life, not small walls and lollipops. So she, what do Mother Love feel like this would be for her children, because she was emotionally not available for her children because she was missing. But I don't know how it was between her and her own mother in life. Her mother wasn't emotionally available to her. I don't know. Okay, so let's just see. She is scaling things out for a rosy summer or whatever the weather was, the season, for this man was. Because he was trying to get her to come back to a job or something she used to do. It seemed like it was a job. He was trying to get her to come back to a job. Do you really believe what you hear as far as God, her, having faith or whatever? Okay, so depression. I thought that was it. Wait a minute, let me stop for a minute. Okay, that's that. Okay, here it is. Depression is not meant for a lifetime. She had to choose her. She had to choose herself because this man wanted her to get in her emotions and get in it like a socket connection, come back to some job that she used to be hooked to with him or something like that. You know, she might have met him from it or whatever this is. She had to be okay with her looks and know she was beautiful. But because she couldn't control the outcome. So, we got New York, but it don't have to be New York. Wherever she lived at, she ended up in a funeral home. But this man needed treatment, and she was hooked to. So, God wanted her to stop looking around Miss Dollar and change lives, get away from this person. She's an earth angel. Right here. Healing path was her work. She had to leave destruction behind. This job and this man, whoever he is, was destruction as far as her life. So we had, she was wearing certain kind of clothing. It is your time to be the conqueror. Usually this go with somebody else, but it could be her too, right? But it usually goes with somebody else, like a cop or anybody in uniform or anything like that. Security guard, cop, boss, anybody in a uniform, right? But I can make it her too. But whoever it is, they have certain kind of clothes on, even if it's her. Wearing certain kind of clothes do exaggerate matters, right? But it don't excuse the man's bad behavior. It was time for him to be the conqueror, he felt like, but she needed to be the conqueror. So we got red, yellow, we got energy, we got number 31, somebody got number 31. It could have been 3, 4. Let's just go 13. So we have because whoever, somebody be plenty of good. He can't be kept up in his wrong, whoever this man is. He be plenty of good, but he can't keep him up in his wrong. So we have with this one right here, since Sister found my mother, the children want their mother, but she wanted her mother at one point before she was murdered, right? But the children want their mother. They wanted their mother since Sister found my mother, because they just didn't know where she was. But here she got murdered. The family wanted it to be like it was before she was murdered, but then we have whoever's man is wanted the relationship to be like it was before him and her. The relationship was broke off or whatever, because it was pros and cons. She didn't want no smoke with this person, or so she clapped back at the person. She said she was done with whoever this is. So she wanted to be treated equal and fair with this person or with a job. So we have right here we go again with it, the person doing something that the person did before that she didn't like. She had to see it clear as possible. So we have right here, letting go is very hard, the loss of a loved one. So that's for the children back then, the loss of a loved one, letting go is hard. They had to let go because their mother was gone. So this person owed an apology and needed to tell the truth about it. The person was amazed that she was acting a little spicy, talking back, being straightforward or whatever, what this person was to her. So we have on this person her to come on, let's get to the melting pot, let's go make some money or anything like that. She had to see her worth and her ambition herself, because she had to spectate and challenge this thing, right? Because we have somebody who was stepping up with this card. So we had, do you love your wife? So either the person had somebody connected to him or she had somebody connected to her. It's a step out card. When you got somebody who's stepping out, she need to save some money or something. Okay, but she said okay to something that she really didn't want to do, but she said yeah to it. But she need to learn to fight her battles. So somebody said, come on and go with me over here to this, whatever place they say. You know you really don't want to go, but you go anyway. God don't want you to do that. You don't want to go, God don't want you to go. Because any old thing can break out. So don't do it just to help the person. She wanted love, but this person wanted love too. So she put a margin, seemed like, between her and this person. So there might have been a margin between these two people she was dizzy, confused, anxious, or whatever was going on with her. Okay, she was hoping the positives because this person had a checkered past for whatever this is. So we have, she wanted to go sky high in her life as far as expressing everything she needed to express, and I guess in work or whatever. So she's dealing with somebody who let off everything, that anger, attitude, and everything against her because the person abused his or her power because he insisted on a time period with her. So she need to clear her mind because of kind of what he was fussing. So it's time for her to begin and go ahead and just get away from this person for good, like God said, and check her mind and be secure. So we hear right here that this person was walking all over her and gathering up information about her. Mention that's the brass loved one, Miss Faye Dollar, and other ladies like her who are murdered. Because you are the light, the brass loved one. So God told her not to waste her time because this man wanted her to desire him. Desire him or do what he wanted or come back to a job or whatever this is. He washed his hands on her. She was African American. So she had a sixth sense, intuition about a place where she was born at. So she spent the tables around on him. You know, the repercussions because she no longer wanted to work or whatever this is, be with this man, period, or even have a job or go back to a job or whatever this is. So he was forceful. She was too dilute. So we have right here that he moved fast on it. Unfortunately, something that's not right to her as far as the situation with this person. Where did he get this behavior at? Calling it love, or she thinking this was love? Because he needed to work on things, and she did also, but not here, not wherever that was. So she chanced it, she chose, and she went with this person. Or so we got right here that she needed to get on her path, and God says right now she wasn't on it. 14, something could have happened when she was 14 years old. Person could have been 41 years old, national. So we have person was walking outside or in the house upset with her, steaming mad, wherever he was. Because whoever he is, he got options. Whoever he is, he had options. I'm hearing boo-coo. Right? He a player, so you know they got options. You don't hold a player now, right? So he tormented her and it was like that, tortured her. He felt like a genius, right? Because she's going to prosecute against him because she's asking God, should I do what God says? Knowing him matters not. Miss Dollar, you are the star and the light here. Camouflage wouldn't work. It won't work. She had a sixth sense. God got 2 intuition cards back to back. She had an intuition. I always tell people when we have our intuition, follow your intuition. Don't go against your intuition. Don't go against it. Your intuition is God. Don't go against your intuition. God telling you don't do it. Something fishy. God tell, well, she got 3 cards. She got something that smell right, intuition, something that smell right. They all mean the same. That's her up here. She had that that and accept defeat, because she got defeat when it was all over with this person. She didn't want to go back and be this person's woman. She didn't want to go to this job what this person wanted her to be hemmed up in. And also, he didn't want her to tell on him that either he's stepping out on somebody that he had, or that he was on drugs, or that he was on a down low, or that he was a cross-dresser. What else was it? I don't see no stealing cards. But I don't care what it was. He had no business taking her life away. I don't care what he thought she was going to tell. Or that he raped her. I don't want to leave that out because I saw that card. That don't mean he necessarily did. It could have been something that happened when he was young to him, or happened to her before. Or it could have been he raped her. You know, I got to use all the cards, so however it's flowing. Because if she had a robe on and no clothing on, that's possible. I want to see the jail card. I really want to see. Can I see the jail card? I don't know if I saw the jail card for him. Did I see the jail card? Did it say that he going to jail? I think I might have saw something. Let me get a little bit more. I think I saw one of the jail cards. Because I need to end it. But I need it to be where we know if this man is hopefully University telling me to do it. That this man is going to be in jail or go to jail some kind of way. I hope so. I truly hope so. It's a long time coming. Because it said that she was hit on the head, or hit on the back of her, and the neck, or anything like that. That's what it says on that stuff I read online. If that stuff is accurate, what's online, it says that she was hit. We got this Taurus again, earth sign. Don't have to be for somebody who act like me. Like devil energy. So we have, she had certain kind of clothes on, and they say she had on a robe. Revealing a robe. If she know him, see it's still coming up the same way. If she know him, should she tell? She had a sheltered mind, once in prison mind. He wanted a peace treaty or a checkmate. She is achy and it varied. So, I say that he hit her on the head, but he hit her from the back. Not from the front, from the back. Let's get rid of the car. Let me see. I don't know if it's going to last or something. I can't get my charger. Let's see if it'll hold out that long for me. I'll be right back. Let me just, that's a lot of running I got to do. I got to go 2 floors and able to get it. Let's see if it'll hold on me. I might have to do a part 3. I hope not though. Bear with me. Okay, I got 2 flights to go. To you it might look like it's bright, but to me it's black looking. Let's just see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, sorry the noise. I guess it helped out for me. Okay, let's just see. I'm hearing this. But he hit her from the back, so she didn't know she didn't know he was going to do that. He was a real coward. Going to hit her from the back. She is feeling a certain kind of way, yeah, because it says that, but he was a real coward, mister. Look at what it says right here. Doom was the last resort. She's achy and it varied. Countdown to recovery. You wanted to be where she laughed at the oldies with you. Go backwards. All together, go backwards. We got number 8. You wanted to offer her some kind of money to try to get her and negotiate to come backwards with you. You want to sit down at the table, still want to negotiate here. But daily life make people rethink and think of what they had forgotten and they need to change and seek. So she changed up some kind of way her life. So she had to focus on her future. Save her energy for the future, God says, and let spirit in. Boom. So the universe told her to put the brakes on that kind of activity with you, any kind of activity with you, whatever it was. Because she was a people pleaser, God says, and she had to know that her words had power. So she had to be simply honest with you to let you know she wasn't interested in whatever kind of life she lived with you any longer. But you felt like she light up your life, right? Okay. But I can take this to her children. Your mommy saying that you light up her life. We can take it that way. Because they light up her life, right? At that time period. So, should I forgive him for the God mission? So should she forgive you for the God mission? It's nobody's affair but the person you are involved with having consideration. So you did what you did to her during that time. Should she forgive you for the God mission because she was an earth angel, a God person? Forgive what you did to her. So let's just say evidence shows that she's going to keep picking herself off of the ground or the floor if she didn't get away from you, though. So she needed to, she wasn't going to let her emotions stop her from going to a place. So some kind of way she was going somewhere, and she wasn't going to let her emotions stop her. It could be a place she promised to go or whatever this is. I don't know, someplace. She was dealing with a leader that had negative talk, and I feel it was you. So she had to stop letting the world talk for her and start talking for her own self and get back to what God created her to be in her life. So she is going to be scared of nothing. It is obvious, right? But somebody was slipping through, however, and all these roads, walkways, hallways, or whatever to get to her. You or somebody else. So she had to take the reins and run with it and be in God in her, God says, right? We got number 12 or 21. So you was vengeful. And God says he is there or you was there. So no matter the climb, she is going to keep God front and center. She wasn't going to talk down to because she showed her emotions. So it was some rage that came to her. Somebody trying to make her do something she don't want to do. She said, no, I won't, no, I can't, no, I'm not, anything like that. No. Because she knew a secret that she could acknowledge. You wanted her to validate you. So she's feeling protected. But that was a book of lies because you was not somebody for her to be feeling protected about. Right, so you had to instill some kind of tenderness here because she wasn't watering things down on like she might used to. So no more trying to impress you no more, right? So you wasn't trying to impress her anymore either. You wanted to know, will she do it or did she do something? Did she go tell a law on you? Did she go tell on you period? Did she go to court or whatever you want to know? Did she do something? Or you want to know, will she do it? Will she come work at this job you wanted to work at or whatever you want her to do? Shortly, you was going to another city, area, county, or wherever, and you might was taking her with you. She had 2 chances, though, to be a star here. Because she is a school teacher, and you wanted her to do something else to be a star because you were saying, come on and get to the melting pot. So you had some other job or whatever you had planned out, whatever it was, but that you wanted her to do something that she was connected to you with. She had to look at the structure of it. So all money is green, so this is a negative way of making money, and God wouldn't have wanted her connected to this anyway. Whatever it is, whichever way it is bad, right? So she had to look at you, eye-to-eye contact, no biting her tongue and let you know, I'm not indulging in that. I don't want that. It's not the kind of job I want. But she was hand in hand with the enemy. You at the time, and she didn't know you was going to become her enemy, or you was her enemy when she got in the car with you, or however this even went. Wishing for a good decision, so she could have went to the store and ran into you some kind of way at the store, or you could have knocked at her door and she came to the door because she was in her own car. So some kind of way she ran into you. If you knocked at her door, or she went to the store, whatever this is, and ran into you, whatever. Taurus or earth signs might act like that, or a business person, you need to look in the mirror at yourself. So here we got the lawsuit right here, so she's going to take you to court, or you didn't want a lawsuit, or she was going to take you to court. Or non-support. We can even put this with non-support. I can even make this non-support. I don't see a lot of money cards, that's why I don't really want to go with non-support, but I can even make this non-support. I don't see a lot of money cards, non-support to be non-support. Lawsuit. She can sue you though. Take you to court and you get sued. Or the family can do some kind of suing of whoever you are. You're a leader, part of leader. You're a player, but you're a leader.